What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Whenever you guys are tuning into this video, we are going to hit us off with our fast three quick things, just for you guys to be aware of, in case you might have missed it yesterday. And yeah, there's always so much going on. But first and foremost, let's talk about the blog. The blog post yesterday was pretty lackluster. I don't know what's going on with their posts. Every single week, it's been kind of very bland, and there wasn't really any surprises. We've already data mined everything that they posted, so it was pretty, like, I was hoping there'd be something new, but yeah, it was pretty bland. The Champions event is finally confirmed to be coming, so that's going to be coming next week here, or Monday, and as well as the BLASTAAR returning. That is something that we already kind of predicted as well, but good to know that it is confirmed, and it's actually in game as well. And as well as the Baxter Tower. So we had actually seen it in the data mines as the Tower of, is it Kiln or Klin? I'll just call it the K Tower. Anyways, yeah. So we had data mined it, and we had seen that it was like the K Tower, but it looks like it is going to be a Baxter building tower now. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, those are kind of it. And then, of course, we have the Dark Star power up, and there's a command center event as well. So they're really trying to hammer out her shards, as well as her battle pass. So they're really trying to hammer out these shards. So which makes me believe, whatever this Eclipse event that's coming, maybe it requires a lot of stars or a lot of juiced up characters. So to me, it's sounding like even if you have a decent leveled Dark Star or Ursa Major, perhaps that's not just enough. Perhaps you also need the stars on them, because they have been handing their shards out pretty generously, and I'm sure they're also aware that people are using fractals to farm them as well. So just something to think about. So Eclipse should be coming soon. And as well, guys, we do have, because of BLASTAAR coming here. Oh, I'm about to cough. Excuse me, sorry. So with the return of BLASTAAR, that also confirms that, yeah, they are kind of going through that cycle rotation again, dating back, actually, I think back to November, because they had Thunderstrike in November, December, and January. So that hopefully means that Thunderstrike Raids is coming back, probably not next week, but the week after, and that will give hopefully some people some chance to either get his remaining stars, or, of course, as well, hopefully they're generous and they'll also give out some other stuff as alongside that, because they have been, yeah, they handed out quite a few diamonds in terms of from what I've seen already on Discord, there has been a ton of 5 diamond Knulls. So congrats to everybody that got them, and I'm sorry for the guys that didn't. Yeah, it looks like it was a 50-50 shot. I know that quite a few of our Alliance mates didn't get them, so yeah, I do apologize for that, guys. But congrats to everybody that did get them. And yeah, that's kind of it for the first point. So just be aware of that. Those are all the stuff going on next week, and that's kind of the blog post stuff. Yeah, and then now let's jump in game here, and we can kind of talk about what's going on yesterday, in case you guys might have missed it. So the Knull Abyss event is live. We were able to dish it out as well, and like I already said, we got the 5 diamond on him. We were lucky enough to get it. We were one of the fortunate ones, but again, I do apologize for everyone that didn't get him, and hopefully you guys are able to get him in the future runs of him, because yeah, they do have that Echo Orb that's in the symbiote section of the orbs, and that's kind of how we got it. But yeah, some people pulled them luckily from just the random drop, as well as getting it out of the the 4 diamonds and the 5 diamonds. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, if you don't have them, I think the extra push on the stars, or sorry, the extra diamonds on him is gonna really make him a powerful character all around, because he is so good in a lot of different game modes, especially if you're using him early on as a well, I guess I don't really know if I'd say early on, but like mid-level players that are able to get his unlock. Having said that, his unlock is very specific, and you do need very, very specific characters, of course, depending on what you're looking for here. I have been testing out with the minimum unlock, so hopefully I can get some footage out to you guys later on today. I have been just kind of testing around with some teams that are not the ones that we use, but yeah, you do really need, like, you kind of do need Quasar. Like, he's kind of the quarterback to this entire setup, and we just had his trials, And if you're doing this now and you're trying to get him unlocked, I mean, he's been in the game for, I think was he unlocked in May last year? So it hasn't been exactly a year, but oh, excuse me, guys. But it has been, yeah, it has been quite some time, and they have been releasing his event periodically. So I think after maybe a year, maybe they'll just make it a permanent event or something, just like they did with the other legendaries. But we'll see what happens. Anywho, if you don't get him this time, I do apologize for that. Don't sweat it. I will continue to test, and I'll give you guys a heads up here now that I'm trying to work out on some teams that don't involve having BLASTAAR and Daemon on with Quasar. So if you did get him unlocked the last run, we were able to get him unlocked on my baby account, but unfortunately, yeah, you need to have at least that minimum, what is it? I think just for the base level unlock, you need at least tier 19. So that pretty much means you got to be like level 100, right? Because tier 20 is level 105, and then of course we go backwards there. And I do believe you can do it on difficulty 3, but you literally have to slap every single mod, I think, except for 1 or 2. And trust me when I tell you guys, it's incredibly difficult. I didn't even bother trying with level 3 because it's just, yeah. But you can do it though. You can do it, and of course it's not feasible at all with level 2 because of the fact that you just won't get enough points for the unlock. So it's either 3 or 4 with no mods on. So that's kind of the choice there. You can do it on 18, like pretty much brute force it, or you can do it with with tier 19 characters, but then it's got kind of a resource gated crunch, and of course as well, it's not everyone's got those resources, and they're really tough resources. People just don't have those at hand. So anyways, that's kind of it for the for this, and like I said, I'll do some testing around, and if I get something out to you guys with alternate teams, I will definitely do that. You guys know that I like kind of tinkering around with puzzles, and hopefully I can maybe figure out something for the people that don't have all these crazy Daemon and BLASTAAR characters unlocked. Anyways, that's so enough about that. The next thing here is you can kind of look in and see now. Oh, actually, sorry, one more thing. With regards to the Knull event as well, they did something dirty in the command center, and they made it so that you pretty much have to collect the these Clintar echoes, or I don't even know how I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, anyways, these shards from the Echoes of Abyss, and it looks like you do actually have to collect them before the Flash event ends, which is actually kind of weird because the event itself, right? The Knull event itself is going to run for 6 days total, but then they're making this Flash event only run till pretty much, is it Monday? Maybe Monday? If my math is correct, Monday, Tuesday, I don't know. But anyways, so just be aware of that. You want to make sure you collect it and get all the rewards. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on some Ursa Major shards, and we don't really care about them because we're not bringing them up. We have to see what this Eclipse event entails before we actually invest resources. So there's no way I'm doing anything yet on that side of things. But yeah, the shards will also help with your Odin leaderboard event as well. We don't care about this thing, and we're sitting. Surprisingly, actually, I think because we got the Knull, all the milestones, and we collected it, yeah, we're sitting kind of in the almost top 11,000, which is weird to me because, yeah, we haven't done any energy spending, and maybe everyone's just casual about it. But anyways, I imagine this is going to drop again pretty quite a big margin once everyone starts getting Knull and stuff and all the milestones. And as you guys can see here, there's still a lot of time left on this event, and this is the reason why I said nope, I am not partaking in this. This is going to be a bloodbath and a half. Okay, so anyways, before I jump into the last point here, yeah, like I said already, just make sure you collect those shards of Echo before they leave, because otherwise it's going to be expired. And as well, on the event side of things, just make sure you guys are collecting these block party and back to work, the boot camp, whatever it's called. Excuse me. It's not a lot of materials, but it's still better than nothing, and it sits around for a day before the reset. So you want to make sure you collect it. Training materials is training materials. Just get what you can, right? At least my baby account is appreciating these extras. Goodies for the account, because yeah, I can't level anything even on a baby account. It's absolutely just crazy. The training resource crunch is crazy. I've been actually using my fractals in my baby account and been buying the L4s from the fractal store, which is just ridiculous. Like, where the heck there's I don't know. Yeah, they need to address this resource crunch. It's absolutely bonkers. But anyways, guys, last point I'll leave you guys here with is the Baxter Tower, and like I already mentioned, the BLASTAAR event. As you can kind of see, it's already in game, and you can kind of see the rewards. And I will let you guys know now that we were able to get the minimum unlock for Quasar when we were level 72, I believe. So we'll be doing the same thing again with BLASTAAR. We'll see what kind of teams we need. But if you guys had seen some of my previous footage, or if you guys have seen the other content creators, with this specific Scourge or trial, you will need essentially the Vigilante team as well as the Fantastic Four team. Those two teams are going to be essential for this section of the trials, and that's my game plan hasn't changed. We're gonna be focusing on those two teams because those are the two teams we've built up. And of course, I believe you can also bring in Thunderbolts and like a Cursed or something. I have to check. I have to check my charts. It's very confusing because this event and the Quasar event is very, very similar in terms of like the characters they use. Because yeah, it was kind of like switching in from that one chapter 1 to 2. So anyways, just so you guys are aware, we're going to try to see if we can get that minimum unlock, which is I think 286,000 points, whatever it's called. Yeah, milestone 4. So similar to Knull, it looks like it's a milestone 4. Or maybe, is it less? No. Maybe yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And the Baxter Tower, it's also live in game, so you guys can kind of see the rewards. They said you only have to be level 65 to partake in the one and 25 in the other. So, I mean, yeah, I guess we'll just see. If it's similar to what there was last time, the easy one should be fairly straightforward. You should be able to just auto it even as a new player. And the level 65 one will be a little more competitive. And actually, it looks the rewards look pretty nice here, especially for new players, because it's going to get you that Fantastic Four team. And it kind of, like I said, it kind of works in conjunction with, you know, getting your teams built for the BLASTAAR trials. So if we're able to maximize on this, why the heck not? And of course, there's some, you know, some sigil, or sorry, not sigils, the store credits. And I mean, I will take these when we can because it is just a bottleneck. I don't know what the heck these things are for though. This tower commendation stuff. Maybe it's for. Yeah, I need to double check the blog. Maybe I meant to miss something there. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for this time. There was some other stuff on the details on the blog regarding like the 8th anniversary and the farmability of the brimstone. But like I said, we knew that crap. We knew that crap was already coming. Like every year they mentioned the anniversary thing, and we knew it was coming. It wasn't a surprise, and we already data mined the brimstone guys like 2 weeks ago. So I mean, yeah, it was, like I said, it was a very boring blog post. So anyways, guys, I don't know if it was that fast, but there's your few things to know about what you guys might have missed, and I'll hit you guys up with another one hopefully maybe later on tomorrow as well. If I don't get something out before then, maybe I can get something out for the Knull alternative teams or something like that. But otherwise, guys, I hope you guys have a lovely Saturday. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the R&R, and we'll see you guys in the next one.